Queensbridge. 5 albums in 3 years. I Can Divide. Nasir Jones. Magic 2. Hit Boy. 50 Cent. It's a Queens thing. He just said this week, man, the album's coming out this Friday, July 21st. First of all, if y'all ain't on our Twitter page, we went viral today. 500,000 joints. We basically said that we went out the window early. We saying this if this is the best 5 album run by any hip hop artist ever. Put your joints in the comment if you think this is the best 5 album run ever in hip hop. But Jay Camp, just real quick, we got some layers to unravel, man, to unpack tonight. We got Jay Camp and Bebo P in the building, man. If y'all not following them, Jay Camp Fresh Out, the one and only Bebo P, man, go follow them, man. Rap royalty, in my opinion. What do you guys think on this when you heard the announcement? Because again, we saw a whole bunch of blind advertisement. We saw the Nas and the Lightning joint. We saw the Houdini joint. We knew it was gonna be magic. What's you guys' thoughts? Jay Camp, Bebo P in the chat. What was y'all thoughts when y'all heard Escobar season has returned for another year? And it's a hit, boy.
I mean, I think we kind of knew it was coming.
Yep.
It's a blueprint that's working right now.
Yeah.
And I know we talked when that last Magic came out and he surprised us on Christmas Day.
Facts.
We said, this is going to happen again. It's going to be a surprise when he does it again. It's just going to drop. It's going to be like a quick joint, 7, 8 joints, and it's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's going to be like 7, 8 heaters. Is basically what it's going to be. I mean, this is big.
It is.
This is big, man, because every time that he drops something, he's motivating another artist of that ilk, to quote Bebo P, who comes from that era. So the more Nas we get, the more cats we gonna get, like Rakim, who's gonna come, Big Daddy Kane, all them dudes gonna keep producing because they seeing Nas do it and be successful at it. So I'm very excited for this one because I thought the first Magic was one of the best in that conglomerate of this stretch of 4 that he had. I mean, Magic was one of my favorite albums, man. It just, you know, with the Death Row East and all that on there, man, when he was going in on topics that we didn't even really know about, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to him bringing in another situation that we ain't heard of yet that, you know, Cass was involved in. But like Miss LB said, man, dude is kidnapping the rap game right now. I mean, it's his world, man. We just living in it. You know, I'm happy to be a part of it, happy to review it, happy to listen to it.
Facts.
All that stuff, man. Hey, Caleb, I'm not mad at that, bro, because
now most people it's reverse. Most people say the KD joint and they didn't really like the Magic joint.
I love the Magic, man.
I love Magic too.
I thought it was dope, man. I thought it was a really good break from the KD series because it was different.
Yeah.
And
you
we
can
got
tell by the album cover it's gonna be some young
Nas.
bull. Yeah.
Exactly. We're gonna get a different Nas on this one too. He told a lot of really good stories. The ODB joint that he told. You know what I'm saying? Like that, to me, this is when Nas is at his peak, his apex. When he's telling these stories that didn't nobody know. It's like reading a book. Magic is gonna be another book, man. It's gonna be another book that we about to get. It's gonna be one of them Bebo P book reviews.
Fact. Bebo P, what was you thinking though when you first? Because let's be clear. The first time I saw the cover, man, Bebo P put in the chat. Bebo P was the first time when you saw it, man. What was your thoughts, man?
Just Bebo P
in general, anybody. Man.
This is obviously a phenomenal feeling to have yet once again, straight off of the vapors that are still floating in the air from the KD3 from KD3. And you know, Nas, he's just fueled. He's fueled with a lot of motivation. As you guys mentioned here and in the chat, he said he was going to hold the game hostage, and that's exactly what he's doing. and he's not letting his foot off the gas. It's dope to know that 50 Cent is going to be featured on here. We know that whenever Hit Boy and Nas connect, and yeah, it would have been dope if this project was called Still Magic. But yeah,
come on.
But it's dope whenever Nas and Hit Boy come together because we know that they create just that magic. I thought it was interesting to see this album cover from the young version of Nas to the present version of Nas. So I'm not saying this is going to be the case, and I'm not trying to speculate. I'm just wondering, is there going to be some semblance of transition from a younger representation or a younger moment of Nas to, where he is today? Or, is there a meaning behind it, or is there, no deep meaning? But either way, the album cover is dope. It just really confirmed to everybody, along with the videos that some of us saw on social media with the magic trick from the old school black and white era, the Houdini type thing. Yeah, the Houdini trick, that an album is surely coming and Magic 2 is on its way. And the excitement is beyond 10 right now. And I'm sure everybody here can agree. Iceberg, what are your thoughts and feelings?
I saw Jay-Z fans like, hey, man, I can't even knock the hustle. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Again, when you sent the cover into the joint code, like, real talk, man, like Rap Roundtable, According to Hip Hop, salute to them guys. They were on it, man. I heard them saying a lot of stuff about the joint. We were seeing a lot of stuff on his IG. When we saw him clear out the IG, we knew it was gonna be something crazy. And we saw that Nas with the flicker and the lightning in the back, and he said, he said something about I forgot what it said on the post, man, but it was something crazy as far as like, Escobar season was coming back, you know what I'm saying? And to me, we had just talked about Uzi Vert getting that #1 album, man, for hip hop this year, for Hip Hop 50. We haven't saw a lot of giants come out with albums, the LL Cool J's, the J's, the Nas. We haven't saw a big cat. We was just talking about this earlier.
Coming though.
Yeah. LL coming with definitely with the tour and or whatnot. He's on there. We know he got the Q-Tip joint coming. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But we haven't saw the big dogs doing something. So we was like, okay, they gonna wait till the third, fourth quarter. But Nas just changed the game up and dropped. But then also, man, let me turn this music on. I had to put on the Koof though, because again, we just saw the Book of Hove on the 13th.
Phenomenal display, by the way.
Nigga, he come out with it on a Sunday. He dropping an album? He just bodied that whole exhibit. He blew it up.
Before it even dropped this coming Friday. Dang.
You celebrating your history and I'm making it.
Another
and it just shows you that
night.
It just shows you that Nas just loves making music. Again, no disrespect to Jay, but most Jay's albums are compilations. They're he's not known for selling albums. That's why he's trying to base. If you go on YouTube right now, Jay-Z's uploaded about 5 videos to YouTube, trying to get his numbers up because he wants to be Kanye, allegedly. But the whole thing is, man, Nas just loves just making music, man. Let's be clear. This just shows, man, that he loves just being in the booth. And again, those stories that Fabulous was saying, man, he's gonna tell those stories, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all the street and dope talk. This is real stuff, man. You're gonna see, man, on this album. I'm calling it a classic, man. I'm calling it a classic right now. Jay Kemp, what's your thoughts, man, on the timing of this joint coming out? You said it first before anybody. You put the Koof on early. You said something about it real early.
Well, the timing is perfect, man. Because you basically segued into this, but with Uzi Vert dropping, it's Hip Hop 50. Now it's time. We like at the midpoint of the year. Now it's time to get the hip hop cracking. And Nas is pretty much about to blowtorch. He better blowtorch anything that's coming out this week. And I think Hit Boy gonna be in this bag in this one
Carmen.
too. He gonna have to. He gonna have to. And I'm not even like really comparing this to anything that Hove has done. I'm just looking at this as purely from a musical perspective, a hip hop perspective.
Yeah. I mean,
Ain't
that first
nothing-
Magic, man. That first Magic
That first
was
Magic,
a 7-song
time-
beginning to end.
timing was
put on
perfect.
No
repeat
skip.
album.
No skips.
And
It's
that
perfect.
dropped in the winter. We're going to get a
did.
summer version of that.
And look at
just that,
and when
if
you
not
think
better.
about it, the timing is better because of the state of hip hop right now.
Yes,
We don't have that. we
Hey,
don't
that's
have
quote of
that
the
album.
night. Woo.
it is.
We don't have that carry. Let me carry the torch album. This is.
I will
perfect
give
time
credit
drop.
to Ransom's director's cut forward.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
well, I'm just saying
It's almost like it snowballed it. You know what I'm saying?
it snowballed. It's almost like
Yeah.
it snowballed up to
Yeah.
this moment that came out of nowhere
No,
on a lot
absolutely.
of folks.
And,
So,
I'm not saying
yeah.
that cats like
I know you're not. Yeah.
like Ransom and Sky Zoo don't
Yeah,
have
yep.
phenomenal projects
Larry
because they really
June,
do.
Yeah.
But
I'm
this is the thing.
talking
But
as
hip
far
hop
as like
50,
somebody who pushes the needle.
right?
Oh.
Yeah, facts.
In
Well,
the
and this is the
time of
thing.
hip-hop
We
50,
talked
one
about
of the
that.
GOATs.
Most of the dope albums have came from underground cats, not any of the
Yeah.
Came from
mainstream
underground
dudes. So
cats,
J Camp, you spot on, and Antoine's right too. The timing
a
couldn't
big
be
up.
better. He's agreeing with you, J Camp. He said this year's been dry,
Right.
It's been a dry
it
year
has.
for
Like
people,
an old
for people
coochie.
who push the needle.
like old Harry Cooch.
For people who move the needle in hip hop, it's been an extremely dry year. This is
And
the
remember-
first album that we've
yeah.
had for a needle mover that's going to be out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Come on
Nas is he's a name, and this one's going to be the one that's going to pick up the torch for Hip Hop 50. It's going to carry it home. I'm telling you.
And who's to say there won't be another album before year's end since Magic came?
Absolutely.
Magic 1 came right before KD3.
Absolutely.
Or who knows? But either way, man, this is something
Absolutely.
That,
This is why Gritty said
it's
Hove
dope. It's
needed
a
to
dope
drop.
situation. You know,
This is
yeah.
exactly
Yeah,
why
I
Well,
agree.
Hove
this is the
needs
thing,
to
Bebo.
drop.
Go in real quick on this though. Is the timing? You think Nas is basically was looking far away and was like, "Yo, let me drop this because you think you nice," or was it just this was already pre-planned of him dropping a summer situation of the Magic 2, and it just happened to be on the same week that Jay drops Book of Hove 1 and Berg drops Book of Hove 2 at the Macon Library.
I think that a significant reason as to why he dropped this is because it's hip hop 50, and hip hop, as you brothers indicated, need this for this 2023 moment in hip hop where a lot of hip hop has just been desert dry. I think
Agreed, dudes.
you know, I think that he's also had
Absolutely.
songs in the tuck. Yes, Deuce Falco, Jay Skis, Ransom.
I'm glad you said that.
Those-
Bebo.
those
Keep
are
going,
great.
Bebo. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
albums. Go ahead, Obibo. He's right though.
Oh yeah. No.
He's
I mean,
cooking with that one.
it's been a dry moment, like you brother said, and hip hop needs this. And Nas is just showing cats. He's continuing to show cats how it's done.